What's going on, everybody out there in the YouTube world? So today we are at a beautiful creek in the great hills of northern Alabama, or almost northern Alabama. Today we have the man, the myth, the legend, Larry Melton Jr. right there. Is not gonna focus. There you go. He hit me up yesterday. You got any good creek spots? And I was like, I know just the one. This place has anything from trout, shadow bass, rock bass, red-eye bass, largies, anything you can think of, we've got it here. We're gonna throw some Ned rigs today. We've got pretty much anything you can think of for cold water creek fishing. So we're gonna get after it, see what we can pull out of the water, and wish us luck. Stay tuned, enjoy the video. There he is. Come on. Yeah, he's stuck in that tree though. Come on out, there you go. Oh, a fat boy. Don't get all dirty on me. Well guys, there's the first fish. Not really sure if it's a largie or a red eye. It's definitely not a spot because it doesn't have the rough tongue, but nice little chunky fish, nice little football. First fish of the day. Gotta start somewhere, right?
Fish number one.
Heck yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, bro.
All right. Thanks, buddy, for biting. There she goes. Fish number one. Heck yeah, let's catch another. I really wonder what that is. I wonder if largemouth and reds can crossbreed or something. I don't know. I've got a minor in fisheries and I don't even know what it is. Yep, there's my zoom call. Well, feel free to use any of this, man. I got some already pre-rigged. This is a good color for this creek. I'm gonna try to run up here to get some better service, and I'll be back whenever I, have the zoom figured out or whatever. Alrighty guys, so we are on the move right now. Do not know where Larry went. Hopefully he went this way and not the other way down the creek. I told him that there was a pretty good little pocket of fish back here, so I have a feeling he probably came down here to try to check it out. So we're gonna go try to find him and then try to find some more fish. One fish so far today, not too bad considering it was literally freezing temperatures this morning and the water is absolutely cold. We're gonna try to whack him though. We are gonna find fish. Oh, I see him. I found him. I'm gonna put you down. We're gonna get to fishing again. Right down the creek. This is a little bit skinnier water, so in theory they should be stacked up here. And then if you can see it, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but on the back side of this little sandbar, it gets pretty deep. Oh yeah, there's trout right there. Yeah, oh no! That was a trout. Ate the dang Ned rig. Oh my God. I watched him eat it and everything. Son of a gun. Dude, they're stacked up right here. Well guys, 2 swings and misses. Third time's the charm though, right? Let's hope. There he is. Ooh, nice bass. I think it's a red eye. Looks like a red eye. There was about 2 or 3 trout looking at it, and I was hoping to get one of them, but I'll take a red eye or a spot. I really don't know what this is yet. I think that's a spot. Oh yeah, that's a spot. Heck yeah. Dude, look at those colors. Man, oh man. That's one of the prettiest spots I've ever caught. Doesn't look real, it looks Photoshopped.
I know. That's crazy, man. All right. See you, bud. Feisty as ever.
Spot.
See, make sure he didn't take off any of my claws. I don't really know if I've shown y'all this rig or not, but it's old trusty during the winter time, especially in the creek for me. Old Ned rig. This one's been beat up a good bit, but it's still in one piece. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Probably switch out the plastic on the next fish. Dude, big trout. Come on, baby, eat that sucker. You know you want it. No, get away, bass. Get away, bass. Get away, bass. No! Dang it. I knew it was gonna happen, man.
Oh, and then I lose the fish. Dude, you should have seen that trout that was looking at it. That's the only reason I'm disappointed. That thing was big. I could have gotten that fish mounted, dude. That was a giant that I just lost. I would honestly like to figure out if the rumors are true about smallmouth in this place, because that would be awesome. There's another spot down the way a little bit. It can be pretty good too. I can't believe that we didn't catch more in that big. That's usually where I catch everything. I don't know what the deal is. You can always blame it on the weather. Oh, well, there goes the first casualty of today. Well, I've had some good luck in this little stretch. Caught one nice little spotted bass, Alabama bass, whatever it was, and lost two, what I think might have been red eyes. Not really sure, but I think I'm gonna throw one more time in this little pocket, and then we're gonna head out and go try a few other little places. It's been an okay day so far. All right, let's make another cast. You watched the game last night? We have made it to spot numero dos, right behind the good old creek mill here. Pretty cool little building. A little pool right here. Runs up to a whole bunch of rapids all the way up to a dam. And above that dam is big water. Got like a little reservoir type deal up there. Pretty much, you know, same type deal. Pretty clear water. Red eye bass, spotted bass, largies. We're gonna go up there, check it out, see what we can catch. What are we working with here? There he is. Yep. Nice fish. First cast, baby. Stay pinned, stay pinned. That deadly Nedley, man. Long, skinny largie. Sorry, bud, you really needed the meal, it looks like. That was absolutely textbook, my friends. Saw that lay down on the other side of the creek. You probably can't see it, but it's there, I promise. I threw it about maybe 1 or 2 feet off. It actually wasn't exactly where I wanted the cast to go, and this dude picked it up within seconds. He's a little skinny, but I mean, fish is a fish on a cold winter day like today. He really did need the meal though, so I feel sort of bad for putting a hook in his face. All right, buddy, see ya. All right, well, the next spot. This spot is definitely the most, I guess, concentrated spot that we've been to so far. It's not got a whole bunch of water, but we do know, or I do know where one pretty deep hole is. We're gonna go check it out, see what's up. We can't do any worse than we've already been doing. We gotta get just a few fish for old Larry here's channel. There you go.
Just don't think about it, just step on it. I know I stepped on it first, so I might have
just cracked it just enough for me to fall in. Golly, what a note that would be. But yeah, we're gonna get up here, get to this little pool. Maybe we can finally snag a trout. I don't know. I'm really hoping for a trout. I've seen some. I got bit by one and lost it, as you guys saw, and that sort of broke my heart. So I'm looking for a mended heart. I'd be happy with anything though. We're trying to get bit. So I'll see y'all at the little hole. So here's one whole section, and then right down there, it gets deep too. So here goes nothing. Trying to see if there's any trout up in these skinnier waters. Oh, bro, I think that's a big trout. We're gonna try to get Larry on it. There's a big trout up here. I think we might be able to sight cast it. I think it was a trout. I couldn't really tell because I didn't want to spook it, so I sort of backed off. But whatever it is, it might hit a Ned. So we'll just tie that on first. A few casts at it. If it doesn't hit, we can try to switch it up. Definitely gonna restock on the old Ned heads. All right, guys, so y'all just saw me sort of run back in a frenzy. I saw a big fish. I think it was a trout. I'm not 100% certain. You probably weren't able to see it on the GoPro because it was sort of tucked under some brush, but we're gonna try to sight cast it. We're gonna try to get Larry on it, and hopefully he'll eat the Ned rig. If he doesn't, we've got plenty of other options to throw at him, but fingers crossed he hits the Ned. That's what they've been most productive on today, so we're gonna try to keep that trend rolling. We'll see if we can get him. I think we probably can if we just get it in the right spot right in front of his face, so he just has no other choice but to smoke it. Larry's got on the, I guess you would call it, it's not really watermelon green, it's like a mixture of watermelon green and chartreuse, and then I've got the orange and black. We're gonna have to get sort of quiet and stealthy. We're gonna try to catch this fish, see how it goes.
Well, the sight fishing mission was a bust. That's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. We're gonna go get some lunch, sort of regroup, find somewhere that looks halfway juicy on Google Maps. Then we're gonna go out there and try to catch some fish, try to get on something. So I guess I'll see y'all when we get to wherever that may be. Fish. Stay on. Hey, look at those colors. That is insane. We just made it to this amazing looking new spot. I mean, it's like about as good as you can get. It's super deep right here. Right when we walked up, we saw a group of fish and I casted, not really in their direction, but pulled them out on the second cast. That's a nice little spotted bass. Pretty little guy. All right, see you, man. Peace out. We were talking about moving spots before lunch and I said, you know, I got a spot in mind, but I've never actually fished here. I've only been over it in the car and looked out. Every time I do, I think, wow, that's beautiful. I need to go fish there. Never have. Today's the day though. It's already paying off, so let's catch another fish. Let there be light. It's not much, but it's a little. All right, let's make sure this mic is tightened because sometimes it's not and it makes weird noises. Is it good? Hello, hello, testing. So you might be saying, Brandon, you said we were gonna catch another fish and be in the great outdoors for a little bit longer. Well, we had a little bit of trouble catching any more fish out of that last creek. We saw some fish, we saw a lot of fish actually, but we just couldn't get them to bite. I don't know what it was. The conditions looked perfect throughout the whole day, really. I'm surprised that we didn't just slay them at the first spot. I was actually banking on catching enough fish out of the first spot in the first half of the day that we could make a whole nother video like at a different creek or something. And obviously that didn't happen. That's just fishing. One good thing that I will say about creek fishing is you can almost guarantee that you will catch something. It might not be your target species, it might not be big fish, it might not be a lot of fish, but creeks almost never completely shut down like a pond will. I guess what I'm trying to say is the bite in a creek is usually a little more consistent throughout the year compared to other bodies of water. One thing that you do have to remember though, in a creek you still have to slow it down just like everywhere else. The most effective rig that we threw, and the only rig that I caught fish on, was a Ned rig. As you can see in the video, I would throw it in somewhere deep, let it sit, pop it, bounce it just a little bit, maybe drag it a little bit along the bottom, then you let it sit and wait for that bite. Not exactly my favorite way of fishing, but I mean, it works. After the fish at that last spot that you saw, we went to a few other places and we tried and didn't catch anything. Then I had the bright idea to get live bait and go back to the original spot so we could just try to get Larry some fish. I felt sort of bad because I told him that that spot was absolutely fire, and it usually is, but it just wasn't. So we had to go to a place that you don't generally go for live bait and get some live worms, and we went back to the OG spot and we got Larry on some fish. I'm not going to show any of that footage because I want y'all to go over to his channel and check it out for yourselves. I'm sure that pretty much all of you are probably already subscribed to him, but if you aren't, I'm going to leave his channel down in the description and y'all go watch the video. Also, if you haven't seen the last video already, go check it out. I rescued this gorgeous betta fish from pretty much his deathbed, so y'all go check that one out. Again, I just want to thank every single one of you for watching today's video. I hope you are having a great and fantastic day. Wow, my face is bright, and I'll be seeing you later. Look at that. Is that your... There she goes. Easy. That is
420 gauge.
okay. Larry just found a still packed shotgun shell. It doesn't look like it's been misfired, so it should be okay, right? Just make sure we don't drop it. I'm gonna point it towards the dirt.